And here we are, arming the turtles of the swamp with the AKs. We are getting ready for another swamp test. 60 hours minimum, hopefully 72. We'll see how the weather will play out. But at least 60 hours. This Zastava ZPAP will be dipped into the swamp, just like Palmetto State Armory AKV was. But for this test, I'm going to take off the can. Okay, turtles don't need the can on the swamp. So this is it. Let me put the round into the chamber. Okay, there is a round into the chamber. Will I show them swamp? Get off my swamp! Here we go. Alright, I got the rope left and off to the water to go. Beautiful throw. Alright, let me pull it back. Oh, I got some fish, I got some fish. No, I'm just joking. Okay, I'll secure the rope on the rock. And this is our undisclosed secret location in CIA work, arming the turtles. Let's go, guys. And we kick out another 1,000 rounds on the Zastava ZPAP with the swamp test. Extended time in the swamp plus 60 hours. And I have to tell you that the rifle ZPAP took the swamp test like a boss. Wow. However, I cannot say this about the magazine. Check this out, guys. This is what happened to magazine. So it's kind of corroding on the side. This is the original magazine which was shipped with the rifle in the box. So I think the magazine had the worst of it. Rifle himself is doing well. I do not see any rust spots. I do see a lot of dirt and everything. Oh my gosh, this stinks. There's a mud right here in the muzzle brake. Let me dip it, the muzzle, because I don't want to have clogged muzzle. Because that would create the kaboom. There we go, the muzzle is clean. Let me check the optic. Optic's still great. We have to dry out to see if we got any leaks, but I don't see any leaks as of right now. So I think we'll proceed. Look at that. And it stinks. Oh my gosh, this stinks. All right, here we go. Weapon on fire, and let's rock and roll. All right, there we go. All 30 rounds. Nothing like a sewing machine. Well, hold open follower, and it went through all 30 rounds. There you go, guys. Perfect performance in the swamp, and I'm going to take a shower. After taking to the swamp and doing that dump, we of course went through many other dumps with can from OSS Suppressors, and probably we dried out all that moisture. So, but going back to the rifle is performing very well, suppresses beautifully. Guys, this Zastava works like a charm with suppressor. No mods required, no back pressure. You see me shooting without the dust cover, and it is absolutely no back pressure coming back at you. That OSS can pushes everything, circulates the gas forward and pushes the gases forward. That's the beauty of it. So the system works really well, and I am proud of Zastava. 2,000 rounds so far, and we have one malfunction. Yes, the malfunction happened on one of the Bulgarian with a shield magazines, which I got from one of the AK Files members who asked me to put that magazine to test. And as I told you, man, this is what I was seeing during a lot of our classes. People were having problems with those magazines, and they always find a way to screw themselves up. So the only malfunction was with that funky magazine. We'll exclude that magazine from the test to take all the controversy out, and we'll see how the Zastava will keep going on the other magazines, and if we'll have any issues. Whoa! I forgot to tell you about the in the swamp test. Of course, we had our primary arms 3X annihilator combo, and that thing, because I said in the footage that I have to check when everything dries out, and is looking perfectly, is looking great. There's no moisture leakage, no nothing. The only bad thing about the swamp test, and this is the last thing I'm talking about the swamp test, is I think that it kind of darkened the wood. It's even more blackish right now. And guys, the smell from the rifle, it was just horrible. I'll have to keep washing myself for weeks now to get rid of that smell from the swamp. Swamp is really nasty. But other than this, nothing really special happening. We are always watching and monitoring the temperature of the barrel, guys. When I'm reaching a 420 degrees territory, I'm shutting out the shooting, and we are letting the system to cool off and to take a breather. Someone was saying, I think it was on Instagram, was kind of questioning why we are running this test with the can, and he had very little faith in the Zastava, I guess. But guys, this can is not adding up that much to it, and I'm really losing a hearing at alarming pace, and I can use any help I can. So this is what is happening, and you will see a lot of suppressors in the videos. This is how it works now. Okay, enough with the bullshit talk. Let me pull out this rusty looking like magazine. That's a battle worn, guys, okay? Not some bullshit polishing and everything, artificial aging. This shed, look at this rifle. This shed is looking like a real aged hardware, and that's how it's supposed to be. The real deal, not some hocus pocus magic, okay? And the special effects, okay? Annihilator combo is out. Let me push that magic button. We'll keep monitoring that magic button, because as you know, on NPAP I lost it, so I don't want to have this happen here. All right, let me pull out the recoil spring. The recoil spring is looking perfectly normal, guys. I do not see any issues, no rust, which is good to see that way. Let me pull out that bolt carrier. We still got some garbage from the swamp. Immediately after the swamp, I took some pictures, and I found, I don't even know what was, like a piece of the feather or something inside. God knows what is in that swamp. All right, let me pull out the bolt from the bolt carrier, and I will wipe everything so you can see a little bit better pictures. But the locking lugs are looking absolutely beautiful. I do not see any deformation here. Very healthy extraction. Extractor claw looks good to me, and rear of the bolt and the firing pin is looking good. Let me check the front. It's looking good as well. Nothing alarming here, at least with my eyes when I'm looking at it from here. Of course, you will see the high definition images. As always, if you spot something, say something. Okay, I do not see anything in the channel or on the rear of the bolt. However, I can feel it a little bit. There is slight deformation, but guys, it that many rounds count. That's almost nothing. So I don't think that this is affecting anything. This is really nothing. And the piston head a little bit wobbly, but that's okay. And piston head is looking good as well. Let me put this to the side. Trigger, the trigger is still looking good. We'll see how it's going to end up. That's original Zastava's trigger, so that's why in those magazines you have to use the followers, not for the floor plates made in USA from the CSS pack. And thanks to those guys, they hooked me up with more of those magazine floor plates, so I can keep using other magazines. I'm just changing the guts of the magazine using the followers and spring from USA as well. So we got inside look of the chamber. In the chamber everything is looking good. The right side of the trunnion locking shoulder kind of sharp. We'll see, we'll keep watching it. So far I think so good. And let me flip the rifle here, and everything here is looking good as well. Rivets are holding up nicely, same here. And the fire control group pins, that one hole is really low at the edge of the receiver, but that's how they did it. And the rivets here are looking good as well. Let me use some leverage right now. I will try to open, and boom, that lever worked. I will try to remove the gas tube cover. There we go. Here's something for the Pirates Union. Oh, inside the gas tube everything is looking great. It's just dust and dirt all over the place, but nothing major. Barrel, there's some discolorization on the barrel, but this is not from heat. I think this is from that dirt and everything what we pull out from the swamp, guys. Just the mud, basically. Inside the gas block, absolutely clean, and I do not see any rust or anything. Can is still looking good, still kind of warm. And here, oh boy, that's kind of funky. Roll pin, I mean not the roll pin, but the pin for gas block, but it's holding up. And here everything rear back of the trunnion is looking good. The stock is still holding up, and we are looking good, guys. Pretty much, I would say, after 2,000 rounds suppressed, surprisingly I'm losing the finish here around that bracket for the handguard, and we didn't do any drops yet or anything, so I don't understand why is this happening, but whatever, I'm just reporting. And I think we'll have to hook up everything for the head spacing test. I will check the head spacing, and rifle will be hopefully cleared for another 1,000 rounds. So stay tuned, let me pick up the gauge and we'll go from there. No-go gauge express ready to roll. Let's see what we got. And nope, not even close, guys. Let me increase the pressure on the thumb. Nope, perfectly fine. One more time for non-believers, and there you go. Everything is looking good. So you know what it means. Zastava is cleared for another 1,000 rounds to go. And if you wonder why I have such a red eyes, guys, because the ragweed pollution is in progress, and I'm getting hammered by the allergies, but everything for the union. We keep plowing forward. Thanks for watching, thanks for supporting us, and thanks for being with AKOU. Tigers? No, this time the dogs are going nuts. Puppy power! Wolves. Wolves in action. Oh, rejection.